Assalamu alaikum, and peace and blessings to you, family. This is the Poor Righteous Trucker coming at you on this Feel Good Friday with another video. I was just reflecting on the trucking industry, being a truck driver, and thinking back to when I first started the journey, or started on my journey, shall I say, to become a truck driver. Doing a whole occupational shift and how I felt. Apprehensive, nervous, taking on an endeavor that I never dealt with, meaning operating a combination vehicle weighing up to 80,000 pounds. Now, you know, I'm used to it, but then, when I first started the journey, wasn't used to it, didn't have a clue. Turning ratios, things of that nature. I'm jumping around, but bear with me, family. There's a point to this that I'm talking about, and there's a rhyme and a reason why I'm talking about it. I started the journey. I was an empty glass, meaning I didn't know anything, so everything that I learned, I was receptive to. If you are a full glass, well, physics prove that if you are a full glass, you can't put nothing in that full glass without something spilling over. You can't put new knowledge in an old vessel. Or some say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You just have to teach that dog through patience and discipline. Again, I digress. So let me get back. I was apprehensive about starting my journey. Nervous, you know, I had 1,001 questions. So once I made it through truck driving school, the next step was to get a trainer. Why? Why did I need a trainer? What's the whole point of a trainer? The trainer's job, sole purpose, is to train the new hire on how to properly operate the equipment, how to make money with the equipment. I thought that was the truck driving. I thought that was the trucking school's job. No. The trucking school's job is to teach you the bare minimum of operating a truck. The general knowledge on paper of the truck and trailer. That's the school's job, to get you your learner's permit, to get you your CDL, hard card, your license. That's it. Now, a trucking company will take you on as a inexperienced driver. They will have a trainer. The trainer's job is to teach you how to operate and make money with your newfound skills, your newfound or newly acquired skills. You will do backing maneuvers to increase your knowledge and your comfort in operating a tractor trailer. Space management, the Smith system. If the company is a paper log company, the trainer's job is to teach you how to do your log sheets properly. If the company is an e-log, meaning electronically logged company, their trainer is to train you on how to operate the equipment to put in the correct information so that you are running legally and you are in compliance with federal rules and regulations. Those are some of the things that a trainer's job and duty is to do. Are there good trainers out here? Yes, there are some excellent trainers. Are there some lackadaisy bad trainers? I don't know. I've heard there are. I really can't say I ever really had a bad trainer. I've had some really excellent trainers who trained me on operating a tractor trailer. Whether I was a good student or not, that's another question. Well, one of my trainers, to be 1,000% honest and transparent, family, he told me I was the worst student he ever had. Real talk. I was the worst. I didn't know. I wasn't comfortable with split shifts. For those that are in the trucking industry and you are a split shifter, I salute you. Go ahead with your bad self with your 13 speeds, your 15 speeds, your 18 speeds. Go ahead with your bad self. I was not comfortable in that arena. That was not my lane. For those that are in that lane, go ahead with your bad self. I have no comments one way or another about that. Straight 10, I'm comfortable. So, I had another trainer who taught me how to float gears. I will never forget them. Shout out to Joe, who told me I was the worst. Shout out to Arthur, who taught me how to float gears. Who taught me through patience how to operate and make money with the truck. I say these things, family, to say when you start something new that's not in your norm, say you start to go to school, or you start your journey to be a nurse, people will ask you questions about medical situations and things of that nature. In your beginning journey, you will not be able to answer. You don't know the answer. But you will have a trainer whom you can go to and get those answers. It's your trainer's job to train you up into the profession that you are embarking on. If you're in a warehouse, forklift driver, it doesn't matter what the job is or the profession. You just became a doctor. You were in the hospital on your residency or internship, or however the journey goes in that. You have a mentor, a trainer to train you in that field to be proficient. You don't know. All you have are your classroom experience. Working on a cadaver here, there, or whatever, or however it goes in that arena. But as you go further down the road in that journey, point in your life, you learn more. You experience more. And eventually, you become the trainer. You become the knowledgeable one in that arena. Back to me. Almost a decade later, I'm still in this arena. I have a gang of accolades, safety certificates, awards. Why? I'm humble. I'm still a student. I'm still learning. There are plenty of things about trucking I don't know. I've never experienced a lot of things, and inshallah, I shall not experience some things. Where I have family members who've been in the industry longer than I have. I salute them. My big brother Tommy, my nephew Charles, my nephew Mike, my cousins. I salute all of you all. If there was something, or if there is something that I don't know, I know that I can always reach out to my family and ask questions about the trucking industry, or maybe an experience or something. That's a good thing. That's a great thing. Now, can I reach out, or who can I reach out to about financial education, about financial freedom, about income shifting? Who can I reach out to? Debt elimination. Who can I reach out to? Well, I can't reach out to none of my family because my family don't know. If they knew, I'm quite sure they'd be saying, man, nep, cuz, bruh, have you heard about income shifting? No, what's that? Check out this website and get back to me if you got any questions. Oh, okay. Or have you heard of MyEcon. No, what's that? MyEcon. It's a financial education organization that teaches you financial literacy about finances, stocks, bonds, etc., income shifting, etc., putting your money back in your pocket, debt elimination, improving your credit. If your credit score is under 750, then in the arena of credit, you have bad credit. Let's keep it 1,000, fam. If your credit score is under 750, it's bad. Try and get a car. They want you to have an exuberant amount of a down payment, or they want a cosigner because we can't trust you. Your interest rates are high because you're not in good financial standings. All right, family. So this organization teaches you how to get out of these situations. That's not bad. Being a sponge and learn how to improve your financial life through education, through applicable systems, through a network of experienced mentors, trainers, teamwork, not just being an island by yourself. You have a team of people whom you can ask questions with. Just as when you were in school learning, or in the classroom learning to be a doctor, a nurse, trucker, teacher, scientist, or whatever. You in a classroom, in a class setting, you have your peers. Well, you can formulate study groups to feed off of each other and sharpen your swords. As we say in the Nation of Islam, steel sharpens steel. What does that mean? We have a men's study class, a men's only study class. Well, it's just a bunch of men. We got study, train, and learn together. Each one teach one, pull each other up. No man is left behind. The women, the MGT, have a class. Each one teach one. No sisters left behind. In the church, Bible studies, each one teach one. Pull each other up. Network, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. So if we all in here studying and learning and growing and changing our lives, then we become the example of that which we study. When a doctor is studying medicine and things of that nature, they become that which they are studying. They become the teacher. But yet they're still a student. When a minister is on the path to becoming a minister, they're still a student. They have a minister above them, a bishop, or however the hierarchy goes. But you have a mentor. They're their mentor. Ask your pastor, who's his mentor? Or mentors, plural. Same thing. So in financial freedom and financial education, you have a mentor. You investing in yourself. Investing yourself, you become the example. Income shifting, adjusting your federal withholdings, which you take that money, start working on your debt to eliminate your debt, At the same time, you're working to improve your credit using the tools that are provided you to improve your credit. So you're working on your credit, working on debt elimination. You done income shift. Now you got that money. Now you can start to invest. Invest in what? You fill in the blank, family. We can't tell you what to invest in. Invest in whatever you want to invest in. That's your business. But we would just suggest those things to invest in that yield the highest interest on your return, on your investment. So you can invest in McDonald's. I don't know. I'm just going to say McDonald's, not to throw McDonald's on the bus. You can invest in McDonald's, family. But if that investment yields you 3%, is that really a wise investment? I'm not going to tell you don't do it. I'm not going to tell you to do it. Just, do the research. Do your due diligence. If 3% is not really yielding you anything, and then there is something that's yielding you an 18%, wouldn't the 18% back in be better than 3? Isn't 18% or isn't 18 better than 3? That makes sense, right? Okay. I ain't tell you to invest in anything. I'll just giving you the options, showing you. You're learning. I didn't tell you don't come out here and get a truck. I didn't tell you don't come out here and get your CDL. If you do it. That's on you. That's a life decision that you will make. Why? Because you want something different and you want to better your life financially. You shift your profession because you want something different, or you want to do something different, or you just want the experience, or you want the freedom. There's no one on my ship but me. I'm the captain of my ship. If I'm tired, I pull over, my day ends. I don't feel well. There's nothing I've ever hauled in almost 10 years that's worth my life, family, your life. I've never hauled it. And I've hauled some of everything. Those who know me, know me, know me. I've hauled some of everything, but I've never hauled anything that's worth my life or your life. Meaning, I keep safety first. Where did I learn that from? I learned that from my trainers who taught me. Now I teach you. Have I had people on my truck, on my ship? Yes, I have. Have I trained before? Yes, I have. I trained them what I was trained. I cannot take credit like I'm the, no. Am I the best? No, I'm not. I'm a student. I'm still a student. I'm still learning. You never stop learning, family, as long as we are on this side of the earth. As long as Allah, God, give us breath in our lungs and the blood flows through our bodies, family, and we can get up and get out, you should learn something every day. Again, I'm just a poor righteous trucker. This arena, I know what I'm talking about. A few other arenas, I know what I'm talking about. Financial freedom and financial education, I'm learning. So if you pose a question to me, being that I'm brand new and I'm just starting my journey into financial education and financial freedom, I can introduce you to my mentors who've been on the journey longer, and they can answer your questions. Make sense, family? So therefore, I am the bridge. I am a bridge. What you mean? I'm a bridge between who you are and who you can be. Make sense? All right. So that's who I am in the financial arena. I'm the bridge. You can cross me and become who you want to be, where you can be financially free. I can put you on that path. I can't make you get on the path. Can't make you cross the bridge. I'm not going to try and make you cross the bridge. No, sir. No, ma'am. Not going to do it. I can't do it. When I was in the underworld, I never sold. I can honestly say that. I never sold. It sold itself. I didn't do it. I didn't have to sell. So I'm not selling you now. I don't sell. I'm not a salesman. I'm just a bridge. You know what's on your, what's on your check stub. You know. You look at your check stub every week, every 2 weeks, every month. You look at your check stub. Look at your FICA. Look at federal. Look at your state. Look at your money in somebody else's pocket. Then look at your net and look at your debt. Look at your credit. Open your eyes, family, and do your due diligence and research MyEcon. The organization, the family, the company, the lifestyle will only improve your life. Now, you can take that as a sales pitch. You can take it or let it alone. Stay where you at. Come across the bridge to where you can be. The choice is yours, family. Again, I cannot make you, force you, put a gun to your head. No, sir, no, ma'am. And so you say, okay, well, brother Sherrod, if it's all that in a bag of Doritos or whatever, why you in the truck? Why are you the poor righteous trucker? Simple answer. As I said before, family, I just started my journey. The day, and I'm going to repeat again, the day I am 5 digits a month will be the day I will officially retire. I have to achieve that level. I have to get there. I'm not there yet. There's a lot that I need to learn. There's a lot that I have to learn. There's a lot that I'm learning. There's a lot that I'm processing. Which is good, but it's even better when you have a team to do it with. You say you want to be in the military, okay, teamwork. You have a platoon, that's a team. Say you want to play organized sports, football, okay, there's a team, you join a team. You want to play basketball, there's a team. There's no I in team. Teamwork makes the dream work. So, I'm looking high and low for 10, I'm going to say that again, family, 10 hungry people who are ready and I mean like yesterday, Randy, looked at their paycheck and like enough is enough is enough is enough. How much are my taxes gonna keep increasing? You always hearing in the news they're talking about more taxes, more taxes, more taxes. They sell you on the delusion that the wealthy gonna pay more taxes. The wealthy pay the least amount of taxes. The poor pay the most in taxes. I don't care what state you in. Look at your paychecks, family. Look at your pay stubs. Look at your check stubs. Every week, pay stub. Every 2 weeks, every month, it don't matter. Look at them. Take your calculator, your cell phone, tablet, whatever. Calculate that. That's your money. Add that to your check. Could that help you and your family get down the road financially? If it can, Allahu Akbar. If it cannot, okay, figure it out. Tell you what, get a second job. Fill out another federal form. Get them more of your money. Okay, if you got 8 jobs, if you got 8 federal forms, that's your money 8 times. Every deduction, every time you get your check, they got theirs first, then you get yours, they get their third, and you get your little leftovers, and you gotta try and survive off of that. I mean, we already have a gang of sayings, making ends meet, robbing Peter to pay Paul, etc., 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 etc. It's your money. Now you want to run to the payday place, sign your name to get in more debt, or you get your credit cards, max them out in debt. Because if you had your money, you wouldn't be using credit. Credit means you spending something that you don't have to buy something now. So if you can't afford it now, and you whip out that credit card, you done bought it 3 times. So